Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, it's our main event between the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Mayfield now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Picked out by Frankie Louvu. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
They'll throw first play here with Daniels. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Now Daniels to throw. Catch made. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Down the field. Evans has it. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Running right. It's Irving. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Right back to Irving now. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
180.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 15 there. And the Bucs have the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders get it back with a nice return to boots down inside the 30. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Brings up second and 11.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And now bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Firing quickly out line, Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tucker now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Handoff headed right. Irving. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First down, here's Baker. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 5 at the Commanders.
Baker now from the gun. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
180! What's what?
Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Run, 180! What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown! The Buccaneers make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to run again here with Kronsky Merritt. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. Daniels hit, he lost the football. The Buccaneers pick it up. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. They couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
This return starts at the 5. He's got play up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. He's keeping it again. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. No throw, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
It's Cox. This is Jacory Kronsky Merritt. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Kronsky Merritt takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Kronsky Merritt again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points, and remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
180! Run. Point it right. Watch out!
Looking to throw. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Go!
Now run it under the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Number 17, Terry McLaurin. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down.
7 Pirates. Head.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
19, Charger, 19.
Here's Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for Daniels. He's going for it himself. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, that denies the 1st down.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. It pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Dumps it off to his running back. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he just get the play off. Chased out to his right. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
This is the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tucker now on the return. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At the 50-yard line.
Real. Alert. Stop.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be dragged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers first
Hey,
down.
alert.
1st and 10 at the
First down throw here. Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Up. Kings.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Mike Evans with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Commanders 24, Buccaneers 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Daniels now. Headed out right. The right side is caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Go. Cougar 19. Go.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making a 9-point advantage. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Regular.
Mayfield on play action. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Alert! What's up?
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 18 more yards then, another first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball first.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Baker now off to play fake. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. Rolling into enemy territory. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of gap on top of it.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Alert, 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 alert.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. That one's good to Godwin. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Here's the give to Irving. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
180. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Escapes the pocket. And he was lying down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At the 31-yard line.
Hey,
Throwing here, Darnold. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
1st down, Seattle.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. To throw, here's Darnold. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second down.
The lady. Hey, lady. The lady. Hey, lady. What's up?
From the gun, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense to the line fast.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Young lady. Young lady. What's up?
Now Darnold, 4th down. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down the distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up. On the give, this is Irving. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, give to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this. You just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. Offense is set. 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. It's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They give to Irving, left side. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Once again, Irving. And a couple of teammates combined in there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Baker now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks set the big return onto that pick. Look at this. They've got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
We go set. We set.
Walker now from the gun. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down.
We go set.
Running back sent in motion.
We set.
Darnold with it on third and short. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get their first point of this game just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. It's their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
King! 180! Real. Alert! Done!
First down throw here, Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Running downfield by Otten. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Go set.
Darnold looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense up to the line fast. Darnold. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 12 yards. It's third down. Third and less than a yard.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And that will not be enough for a first down. And goes to the hurry up here.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Looking to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
That's their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I'm the money down. I'm all over. I'm my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with dangerous.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 11. And a first down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bucs have the first. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Irving. Saw a lot of daylight there off the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. They just got a very successful one.
And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard
Hey,
line.
alert, 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 alert.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
What's that?
Right back to Irving now. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes. But the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
What's that?
Irving. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Start.
Trying to run with Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, Seahawks.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Seahawks pushing to get within range for a game winner. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Now to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And motion him out of the backfield left. He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. determination there. This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ballgame.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. Watch, watch.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
It's a Buka on the slant. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
50-yard line.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Pistol. 180. Done.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Nick Eamon.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the